22 জুলাই 2024 আৰু আজি আমাৰ প্ৰথমটো টপিক হ'ল Game Changing Initiative. Now, in these articles, Government of India's SAMARTH initiative by Ministry of Education, which was started in 2019, and Assam government operationalizing the central education process in the state. আৰু তাৰ পৰা আমাৰ যিখিনি ই-গভাৰ্নেন্সৰ পজিটিভ ইম্পেক্ট আহিছে আৰু লগতে ডাটা ড্ৰিভেন গভাৰ্নেন্স ইন দ্য ৰিজন ফৰ এডুকেশ্যন এটচেট্ৰা কাৰণে ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট হ'ব। Now, Government of Assam for the first time operationalized a centralized education process by deploying the SAMARTH e-governance tool, a technology tool initiated by Union Ministry of Education to facilitate e-governance in the higher education. Now, SAMARTH initiative. The SAMARTH initiative was started by Ministry of Education back in 2019 itself under National Mission on Education through ICT or Information and Communication Technologies. Okay. Now, here what National Mission for Education through ICT 2 asile eta ICT 3 choli ase. Okay. Aru yare main aim to asile to enable the universities and higher education institutions a digital framework for planning, then management, service delivery, monitoring the students, etc. Okay. So SAMARTHৰ যিটো ইনিচিয়েটিভ আছে 2019 পৰা different types of universities, central universities, state universities, then college, NITs, IIT, then IIM, etc. এটা implement কৰা হৈছে। Okay, আৰু it has a pan India presence আৰু it is building on a nationwide network য'ৰ পৰা আমাৰ data driven governance model for education sector implement কৰা হৈ আছে। Okay, now in 2023-24 academic session, a total of 1,73,619 students were granted admission in the state university and colleges through the SAMARTH initiatives. Our logote, apart from the merit list, the SAMARTH initiative also provided the functionality such as issue of edit card, university registration, mandatory registration for academic bank of credit, etc. Okay, আৰু যোৱা বছৰ এই নাম্বাৰটো পৰা ইনক্ৰিজ হৈ এই বছৰ as per social media post by education minister কোৱা হৈছে যে 1,87,078 students have already got admission through this centralized process. Okay, আৰু now এই যে ডাটাখিনি পোৱা যাব বা যিখিনি পোৱা যায় via the SAMARTH e-governance initiative, those data can be used for the subsidization of the education sector for BPL categories, different schemes, etc. Okay, now based on the SAMARTH data, it is revealed that 69% of the total students admitted till July 1 this year qualified for fee waiver. So it is very important that this initiative ইয়াৰ পৰা আমাৰ data driven যিখিনি schemes etc. আছে আমি সেইখিনি implement কৰি আছো। The benefit and real time availability of dynamic data on the platform is already viable and visible with the government's declaration that a fund against the Pregyan Bharati beneficiaries will be released to the higher education institution this month. So, government or schemes, initiatives, etc. implementation via this e-governance model. যেনেকৈ আধাৰ বেছ আমাৰ এতিয়া সাবসিডি etc. ইমপ্লিমেণ্ট কৰি আছে, এনেকৈ SAMARTH e-governance প্লেটফৰ্ম ইউজ কৰি গভৰ্ণমেণ্টে এতিয়া ছাৰ্ভিচ ডেলিভাৰীৰ লগতে ছাবচিডিজ ডিফাৰেণ্ট প্ৰভিজন, ফ্ৰী এডুকেশ্যন, স্কলাৰশ্বিপ etc. প্ৰভাইড কৰি আছে। নাও হাউ ইয়াৰ পৰা আমাৰ গভাৰ্নেন্সৰ বাকীবোৰ ছেক্টৰত কেনেকৈ আমি পজিটিভ বেনিফিট পাওঁ। The data released by All India Survey on Higher Education in 2021-22 ইয়াত কোৱা হৈছিল যে gross enrollment ratio GER of just around 17% in Assam compared to national average of 28.4%. Okay, আৰু NEP 2020 টাৰ্গেটটো কি হয় 50% by 2035। আকৌ কৈছোঁ নেশ্যনেল এভাৰেজ কিমান হয় 28.4%, অসমৰ কিমান হয় অনলি 17%, আৰু NEP টাৰ্গেট কিমান হয় এটলিষ্ট 50% by 2035 গ্ৰছ এনৰলমেণ্ট ৰেচিঅ'। অ'কে, আৰু যিহেতু ভায়া SAMARTH ইনিচিয়েটিভ the data is available for higher education through this. Okay, so ইয়াত টাৰ্গেট স্পেচিফিক কেপাচিটি বিল্ডিং আৰু স্কিমছ etc. ইমপ্লিমেণ্ট কৰিব পৰা যাব, য'ৰ পৰা অসমৰ GER গ্ৰছ এনৰলমেণ্ট ৰেচিঅ'ত ইনক্ৰিজ হোৱাৰ চান্সেছ বহুত বৃদ্ধি পাব। Okay, so SAMARTH e-governance initiative important for GS2 and also GS5 perspective. The next topic is regarding Assam history. Now, it's a book about the history of Assam. আৰু ইয়াতে the various aspect of the term Assam APSC means 2020 already GSI সুধিছিলে যে আসাম নামটোৰ source কি হয় the Assam was driven from Bodo words Assam or Hassan meaning land of Siam or sun from where the Ahoms came subsequently when the greater part of Kamrup was vanquished by them okay ইয়াৰ বাহিৰে different aspects such as the societal and ethnic aspect the early settler of Assam were the Boros or Bodo who are also called the Meks or the Ksharis or of Sino-Tibetan ancestry. Now they spread out throughout the Brahmaputra Valley, Tista, Kosi Valley, etc. Okay, Aru various important rivers which some starts with D or T syllables. Okay, in their languages. Example: Tista, Kaldia, Pagladia, Dihing, Disang, Dimapur, Dibrugarh, Dikroi, etc. Now Aryans consider these early settlers as Mlecha or Mek origin. আৰু তেওঁলোকক বড়ো বুলি কোৱা হয় they were otherwise known as Bod or Ksharis. The term Bodo emerged from Bod, BOD, which is another name for Tibet from where they migrated. Okay, so Ahomer ethnic sources, ethnic diversity, then settlers, early settlers ওপৰত discussion কৰা হৈছে মেইনছৰ কাৰণে important হয়. The groups of people who speak the Kutch language are known as Bodo Kashari, Mek Kashari, Mek Kashari, and Tripura Talok Bodo বা Bodo বুলি কোৱা হয়. Okay. Also in the article it is discussed about the origin of Ahom, a branch of migration starting from Mongolian Hive from Yunnan and Upper Burma penetrated through the Patkai and passed into the eastern part of Assam in the 13th century. Okay, and Saolong Sukafa, who came to be the famous known as Sukafa in the history of Assam. Okay, so these are the various perspectives important for mains perspective for GSP paper. The next topic is about New Development Bank approves $333 million for 4-lane bridge in Brahmaputra. Now, New Development Bank, also known as the BRICS Development Bank, approved a fund for a new bridge over Brahmaputra River in Assam, and this is the second bridge project over Brahmaputra funded by the NDB or New Development Bank. Our first to Guwahati North Guwahati 6-lane bridge. Okay. The new project of the construction is a 4-lane extra closed PSC bridge over the river Brahmaputra connecting Polhakpari and Hualkusi. Okay. Aru GS3 এটা টপিক এটা আছে আমাৰ সেইটো হ'ল ইনভেষ্টমেণ্ট মডেল আৰু ইয়াতে আমাৰ মডেলটো হৈছিলে ইঞ্জিনিয়াৰ EPC মডেল বুলি কোৱা হয় বা ইঞ্জিনিয়াৰিং প্ৰকিউৰমেণ্ট এণ্ড কনষ্ট্ৰাকশ্যন মডেল okay আৰু the project will create a direct connection between north and south part of the GMA Guwahati Municipal Authority contributing into the comprehensive development of Guwahati in the line of master plan. Now various aspects the project will contribute towards achieving SDG Sustainable Development Goal number 9 in the industry innovation infrastructure or in particular it will contribute to goal 9.1 that is develop quality reliable and sustainable and resilient infrastructure okay logote 11 under to ahibo because resilient city. The project has been classified as category A in accordance with the New Development Bank Environment and Social Framework. The main environmental and social impacts are related to the impacts on aquatic ecology on Brahmaputra River আৰু the land acquisition and resettlement আৰু construction related environmental impacts and occupational safety. GS চাইবৰ কাৰণে ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট হয় গভৰ্ণমেণ্টৰ ইনফ্ৰাষ্ট্ৰাকচাৰ প্ৰজেক্টৰ ওপৰত বা গভৰ্ণমেণ্টৰ ৰিচেণ্ট ইনিচিয়েটিভৰ ওপৰত যিটো কুৱেশ্যন আহে we can integrate this data and these concepts in the mains answers. The next topic is regarding governor's immunity. আমি already যোৱাকালি discuss কৰিছিলোঁ about article 361. Various type of immunity such as non-answerable to court from article 361 clause 1. Okay, then protection from criminal proceedings article 361 clause 2, no areas are under article 361 clause 3 and protection from civil proceedings under article 361 clause 4. This has been already discussed in yesterday's video. Article 361 is an exception to article 14 right to equality. Now various judgment also speaks about the governor's immunity in article 361. For example, Dr. S.C. Bharat and Hari Vinayak Pataskar case 1961. In this case, distinction was made between governor's official and personal conduct with complete immunity from the official actions. And civil proceedings can be initiated with prior notice of 2 months. And the Rameshwar Prasad case 2006, Supreme Court acknowledged the governor's complete immunity under Article 361 Clause 1 but allowed judicial scrutiny for malafide actions. Madhya Pradesh High Court judgment 2015 by Vyapam case judgment The court ruled that Governor Ram Naresh Yadav had absolute protection under Article 361 Clause 2 from malicious publicity while in office. ইয়াৰ বাহিৰে এটা কল্যাণ সিং judgment 2017 Supreme Court held that Kalyan Singh, then Governor of Assam, was entitled to immunity under 361 into office. And recent 2024 Telangana High Court judgment, High Court spoke about that there is no express or implicit bar in the Constitution which exclude the power of judicial review in respect of the action taken by governor. So judicial review for it koa hoise, aru now judiciary said that Article 361 or immunity upor discussion hobo. Okay, aru it's important, the various immunities are important for prelims perspective, judgments etc. are important for mains perspective. Now 46th meeting of World Heritage Committee, where Prime Minister spoke and said that India's heritage is not just a history but a science also. Now India is hosting the World Heritage Committee meeting for the first time, important for prelims. The World Heritage Committee meets annually and is responsible for managing all matters on the World Heritage and deciding on sites to be inscribed on the World Heritage list. Our a meeting cannot proposal for nominating new sites on the World Heritage list, state of conservation reports of 124 existing World Heritage properties, international assistance and utilization of World Heritage funds, etc. Prime Minister inaugurated the 46th session of the World Heritage Committee. Our prelims are kind of important hope pare je kuntu session, the first session in India kuntu hoisile ar kot hoisile etc. Now also the Prime Minister spoke about the India's Maidam, historic Maidam being nominated. If passed, it will be India's 43rd World Heritage Site and Northeast India's first heritage to get a status of cultural World Heritage. Now about the Prime Minister's speech, he spoke that he said that India's heritage is not just about history but also a science. Now why scientific heritage? Prime Minister gave the example of 2000-year-old iron pillar, which has been rust resistant and gives a glimpse of India's metallurgical prowess in the past. Here he mentioned about the 8th century Kedarnath temple situated at an altitude of 3,500 meters, which remains a challenging place for infrastructure building even today. Also, he spoke about the Brihadeshwar temple in the South India built by Maharaja Chola and its marvelous architecture. Dholavira, famed for its urban planning and water management reserves as old as 1500 to 3000 BC. Similarly, Lothal has amazing planning in the citadel and the lower planning, and elaborate network of streets and drainage. Here by recent Sinauli excavation, where copper is findings were found, or logote discovery of 4,000-year-old horse-driven chariots. So this speaks about India's scientific heritage, not just cultural heritage. Means are kind of important, the speech and also prelims are kind of kuntu World Heritage Committee kunkhon meeting hoise India court hoise etc. are important. The next topic is about policing. Good policing defines the success of democratic state. In this aspect, from various perspectives and committee reports, we discuss National Police Commission 1978 to 82. It comprehensively reviewed the national police system and recommended amendment of the Code of Criminal Procedure 1973. The Ribero Committee of 1998 formed on the directive of Supreme Courts to review police reform aimed at implementing pending recommendations from NPC. Then very important Padmanabhaiya Committee 2000, it presented a report with 240 recommendations. 154 recommendations were accepted. The Malimat Committee recommended 158 reforms, including the establishment of a central law enforcement agency. Then came the Model Police Act 2006. The Soli Sorabji Committee was established to frame the Model Police Act. It focused on functional autonomy, professionalism, and accountability. Our logote current development, the three new criminal law introduced in Parliament, or pass holikon. It replaced the IPC Separation Evidence Act, or emphasized for timely justice delivery. Here by the Supreme Court's Prakashing judgment, where 7 directives were given by the Supreme Court, such as constitution of a state security commission, fixed 2-year tenure of DGP, 2-year term for SP and SHO, separate investigation and law and order functions, set up police escalation board, set up police complaint authorities at state and district level, or set up National Security Commission at the central level. So these are the various perspectives of good policing, important for mainly means perspective. The next topic is the female employment. Focus on female employment to counter unemployment. Now it speaks about the current trends in female employment. আৰু কোৱা হৈছে overall female labor force participation rate in rural area, it increased from 24% in 2018 to 36% in 2022. It's a very positive increase. In urban area, it increased from 20% in 2018 to 23% in 2022. So rural area, our labor force participation rate of female higher. This increase highlights a growing trend in women entering into the workforce, especially in the rural areas. ইয়াৰ বাহিৰে global comparison, the female labor force participation rate in India remains low compared to world average of 53.4%. Despite recent improvements in the female labor force participation rate is significantly below the global average. Now, unpaid family labor. In 2022, 36.5% of females were engaged in unpaid family work compared to 9.3% of males. A large number of women are involved in unpaid family labor, highlighting the need for care economy and formal employments. Now, policy measures in rural area, resource and market access, various initiatives by APART in Assam, etc. In urban areas, workplace facilities, crèches, toilets, etc., ensuring workplace safeguard under Article 41 and Article 42. ইয়াৰ বাহিৰে implementation of the POST Act, prevention of sexual harassment at the workplace 2013, and various initiatives such as Lakhpati Didi, etc., to increase SHG women's annual income to 1 lakh, etc. Okay. So মেইনছৰ কাৰণে GS2, GS3 কাৰণে ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট হয়, প্ৰিলিমছৰ কাৰণে ডাটাছ আৰ ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট. ফৰ এক্সাম্পল এই বছৰ এছআৰ ৰিপৰ্টৰ এডুকেশ্যন ডাটাৰ ওপৰত কুৱেশ্যন আহিছিলে APSC প্ৰিলিমছত, তো প্ৰিলিমছৰ ক্ষেত্ৰত ডাটাখিনি ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট হয়. The next topic is regarding reasonable accommodations and disability rights. Now, reasonable accommodation is a principle that promotes equality, enables the grant of positive rights, and prevents discrimination based on disability, health condition, or personal belief. Its use is primarily in the disability sector. It captures the positive obligation of the state and private entities to provide additional support to the persons with disability. For a person with disability, the constitutional guaranteed fundamental rights to equality, Article 14, 6 features Article 19, and the right to life, Article 21, will ring hollow if they are not given this additional support. Now, Constitution number Article 41 or DPSP, the state shall make effective provision for securing right to work, education, and public assistance in case of unemployment, old age, sickness, and disablement. ইয়াৰ বাহিৰে the subject of relief of the disabled and unemployment is specific in the state case of the 7th schedule, Article 246. Now, the concept of reasonable accommodation from Section 2 of the Act 2016. Okay, Right to Person with Disability Act 2016. As it means those adjustments which ensure that persons with disability are able to exercise their rights equally with others. Now, reasonable accommodation may range from building ramps or providing assistive technologies to researching job requirements, modifying workplace, etc. Now, public and private institutions are exempt from implementing this reasonable accommodation if they can prove that such exercise will cause them disproportionate or undue burden. Now, reasonable accommodations important for means perspective, GS2 কাৰণে important হয়, আৰু the act is important for prelims perspective. Already যোৱা বছৰ আমাৰ মেইনছত GS2 পেপাৰত ইয়াৰ ওপৰত কুৱেশ্যন আহি গৈছে. Next is about Quads and BRICS. Now, the importance of both Quad and BRICS. Now, India's role in Quad, এটা হ'ল strategic partnership with Australia, Japan, and USA, which enables maritime security, humanitarian assistance, disaster relief operation, technology, etc. Building the diplomacy in the Indo-Pacific region. Okay, আৰু economic collaboration in semiconductor sector, then strengthening economic ties, including infrastructure development, state of Malak, and humanitarian assistance and disaster relief. আৰু ব্ৰিক্সৰ ক্ষেত্ৰত আমি অলৰেডি অকণ আগতে পঢ়িলোঁ ব্ৰিক্সৰ NDB, New Development Banker initiative for bridges in over Brahmaputra, promoting South-South cooperation, amplifying voices in global governance, as BRICS represents around 40% of the world, so they can amplify the voices in global governance, fostering economic resilience, then exploring alternative financial mechanism. For example, BRICS has taken steps to establish such mechanism. Example, Development Bank, Contingency Reserve Arrangement, CRA, etc. আৰু অলৰেডি অসমৰ দুখন ব্ৰিক্সৰ NDB ফাণ্ডিঙৰ পৰা আমাৰ হৈ আছে. The next topic is regarding patent applications. very important for prelims GS5 GS2. So ইয়াতে কোৱা হৈছে যে ইণ্ডিয়ান পেটেণ্ট এপ্লিকেশ্যনছ লিড ইন ফিজিকেল 2024 and foreign dominate in the fiscal in the fund clearances. যদি চোৱা যায় ইণ্ডিয়ান এপ্লিকেশ্যন ইজ around 43,000, whereas foreign applicants are in the numbers of 39,000. So percentage of foreign applications in India is 47%. But যদি চাওঁ আমি say patent approval, the percentage of foreigners holding patents is 72%, whereas on Indians are 28%. Okay. Now why patents etc. important? Actually 9 innovation kind of very important. And for growth research it will be very important. So driven by increased application in the sectors such as chemicals, pharma, computer science and IT, domestic patent in the fiscal 24 have for the first time outpaced the foreign applicants. Prelims kind of important hope. যেহেতু তাতে even question আজিকালি আৰম্ভ হৈছে. The patents approved for non-resident Indians and entirely stood at 74.46% in 2022, which is among the highest in any major economy globally. The WIPO, or World Intellectual Property Organized data, showed that the comparable number in the case of China stood at 12.87%. Experts say that the rise in foreign patents in India has been fueled by Patent Cooperation Treaty and Paris Convention for the Protection of Intellectual Property, which is a source of 90% of the patents filed by the foreign entities. So, Patent Cooperation Treaty and Paris Convention is important for prelims. Now, Patent Cooperation Treaty is an international treaty that provides a standardized process for filing a patent application in multiple countries. It was developed by WIPO to simplify the process of obtaining patent. India signed and exceeded in 1998. Our Patent Amendment Act 2022 has incorporated the provision of this Patent Cooperation Treaty. Okay. So these things are very important for prelims. And we mains ক্ষেত্ৰত আমি science টেকৰ question বা governance question আমি development research etc. কাৰণ আমি ডাটাখিনি ধৰাব পাৰোঁ যে India for the first time the patent applications increased and retarding the foreign applicants. And legal provisions in India regarding patent system. Indian Patent and Designs Act 1911, the controller of the patent and designs were responsible for patent administration. Now, Justice N. Rajagopal Iyengar Committee. The report stated the monopoly that a patentee obtains is only in exchange for the disclosure of the invention to the public, free to be used after the monopoly period is over. Patent Act 1970, based on recommendations of the Bakshi-Teksan Committee and Justice Rajagopal Iyengar Committee. It is India's first independent patent law which played vital role in the growth of industries, notably the pharma sector, earning India the title of the pharmacy of the world. Now, after 1991, India liberalized the economy and adhered the General Agreement on Tariffs and Trade (GATT), which was accepted by WTO. The Patent Amendment Act 2005 it extended product patents to all areas of technology, including food, medicine, chemical, and microorganisms. Our Patent Rule 2024, the aim of the amendments was to streamline the working of the Indian Patent Office, enhance protection, and support innovation in India. So, a article to our both prelims are being so kind of important. Our science টেকৰ development ক্ষেত্ৰত যদি এসি আহে আমাৰ এসি কাৰণে আমাৰ ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট হ'ব. The next topic is regarding elderly population. So as per report of UNFPA, elderly population in India expected to double by 2050. Okay. আৰু India's elderly population currently at 153 million is expected to nearly double by 2050 and reach 347 million. Our India aging report, the elderly population is projected to grow from 10.5% of the total population to 20.8% by 2050. The number of individuals aged 60 and above is anticipated to rise from 14.9 crore to 34.7 crore. Our age structural reversal by 2046, the elderly population is expected to surpass the number of children, indicating a shift from historically young population in the or the demographic dividend. National Commission on Population report, the growth rate in projection, the elderly population is currently growing at a rate of decadal rate of 41%, are projected to constitute over 20% of the total population by 2050. So all these reports suggest that the population of the elderly will be doubled by 2050. Now, regarding this data, yat কোৱা হৈছে যে the female with 1065 females per 1000 males, it will be the gender issue. So, মহিলা বেছি থাকিব compared to male. Widowhood, 54% of elderly women will be widow, 6% of the elderly men and 9% of the women will live alone, and 70% of the elderly will reside in the rural area. Government's various initiative for this for the elderly population: Secret Portal, SAGE or Senior Care Aging Growth Engine, Elder Line, Integrated Program for Older Person, 𝐷𝐸 Vayoshree Yojana, Indira Gandhi National Old Age Pension, Pradhan Mantri Vaya Vandana Yojana, Vayoshrestha Samman, or Maintenance and Welfare of Parents and Senior Citizens Act 2007. Okay, ইয়াৰ বাহিৰে আসাম গভৰ্ণমেণ্টৰ ভেৰিয়াছ স্কিমছ, ইন্দিৰা নিধি, পেঞ্চন এটচেট্ৰা আৰ ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট। তো GS2 কাৰণে বহুত ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট, আৰু অল্ড এজ এনিৱে এইবাৰ ফৰ ফলাবল ছেকশ্যনৰ কাৰণে GS2 কাৰণে ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট হয়। Then some factual details for prelims. 𝐂𝐸𝐬 became the first Indian to win F2 race, the Formula 2 race. Okay. Next, BCCI to provide 8.5 crore to the Paris Olympic 2024 contingents. Okay. আৰু ইণ্ডিয়ান অলিম্পিক এছ'চিয়েশ্যন ফৰ ডেভেলপমেণ্ট এইখিনি ফাণ্ড দিয়া হ'ব। আৰু দিছ ইজ ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট ফৰ আৱাৰ এথিক্স পেপাৰ। অ'কে, দেন মাইচুৰছ কেপ্টেইন সুপ্ৰীতা ইজ দ্য ফাৰ্ষ্ট ওমেন অফিচাৰ এট চিয়াচেন। প্ৰিলিমছৰ কাৰণে ফেক্সুৱেল ডাটা ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট হয়। চ' দিছ ইজ অল এবাউট টুডেজ কাৰেণ্ট এফেয়াৰ্ছ।